Welcome to the 245 podcast, where that's the amount of bottles of recycling that I had to take out today because it was absolutely overflowing.
So walk me through what happened here. Like, I saw the Snapchat story. How did it get that bad?
I'll post the video on our Instagram at the 245 podcast and a picture of Mitch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch, tell the story.
So we come back from break, okay? And
as one does.
Yeah, as we do.
Wasn't that like
And
2 weeks ago?
Like 3.
2.5, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So in our room, we have a big Sam's Club box.
Is it the same one from,
Yep.
Yes.
From the start of the
from
year.
freshman year?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a
'Cause I
different
thought
one.
we agreed.
That one is long gone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That one's in the dirt.
Probably is dirt.
Yeah. Composted, recycling.
We're like that. Saving the earth one turtle at a time.
Environmentalists over here.
Yeah.
At the come back from break. I can't speak. This is the first time that we've taken out recycling since the start of break.
Okay.
And I will own up and say I contribute to most of this pile.
Yes, you do.
Probably at least 75% of the bottles and cans are mine. And no, not all of them are pop. A lot of them are water and juice and more juice.
Sunny D.
Yep, Sunny D.
You drink Sunny D, dog?
Yeah. Gotta get that C.
Isn't it D?
No.
No, it's vitamin C.
But why is it called Sunny D then?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because Sunny C ain't that good.
That's true. It doesn't flow as well.
It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have called it Dunny C.
I can't even drink Sunny D because it tastes.
I had one the other day from the
pure
fridge
sugar.
and I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
I don't
But
know. Maybe it's just
When
I'm
I was
built
in
for it.
T-ball, that stuff
Dude,
slapped.
that's facts.
In the middle of the hot summer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sweating.
The snack mom pulls up with
Yeah.
Sunny D. That is.
Hey guys, good game. I know you lost 26-0, but at least we all had fun, right? Here are some orange slices and Sunny D. Woo!
Some real oranges and fake oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then I posted that on my Snapchat story, and then I got a response from Carly Bigelow.
Yeah.
Well, no longer Carly
Yeah.
Bigelow.
Yep.
What even is her last name now?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's still that in my Snapchat contact. So
Carly Marido.
yeah,
That was bad, sorry.
yeah.
Joey just gave me the death stare.
She responded to it and said, "This is actually me, but in my own house, for real, for real." FR.
For real.
And I said, "It's the only way. Why take multiple trips?"
Exactly.
She said, "No point."
I think my favorite one was the fact that you had a cheese or a goldfish box as a shoe.
No, that was Mountain
No, it was
Dew.
Mountain
Oh, it was
Dew.
Mountain Dew. Oh, okay. I thought it was
Goldfish was on the very top.
Oh, good. That was wild.
It's
So yeah,
it was
I just had a
something.
pyramid of boxes full of recycling. Didn't drop a single thing.
Yeah, that's the most impressive part.
And I walked by a couple ladies and there was like, and I just said,
Were
don't mind me.
Did you
And-
say that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, did you
And-
say that to him?
Yeah, I said, don't mind me, guys. And she was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
No, I actually need some help. Please help me.
All of a sudden, I can't carry this. Can you help
That's
me?
when you drop your textbooks in front of them.
Yeah, just drop your recycling.
Oh, no, guys, can you help me? I need help.
Here, let me show you how to pick up this Mountain Dew box. I think it's funny because when Mitch was with the Mountain Dew box, I was like, you could just take another trip. He's like, no. He breaks it apart, puts it around his leg, and starts walking out the door.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Whose job is it to do recycling, or is it?
Mitch.
This is me.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We kind of just decided that because he contributes to it the most.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I haven't
So-
had a lot of dishes lately.
You've
so
not. You've not had a
I
lot
think
of
I've
dishes.
had, no joke, I think one plate so far.
Yeah.
How are you eating?
Are you okay?
I got gift cards and stuff over Christmas, and I've been using points from food apps.
Taco Bell, Arby's. With that new Taco Bell so close by, it's hard to resist.
Wait, where's there a new Taco Bell?
Right by the
It's-
Walmart.
Yeah.
Right by the Walmart.
The Walmart
Really?
Aldi. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like right
Is
past,
it by Aldi or by?
right past
It's
Smash
right.
Park.
It's behind Walmart.
It's behind.
It is 2 minutes away from here
Okay.
compared to 15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nice. I haven't been there yet. Wait, yes I have.
Although I will say, like, the drives to Taco Bell are also a vibe.
Yeah, going
So
down the
That's
highway.
facts,
I'm
yeah.
gonna miss that.
At 2 a.m.
Maybe we just go to that 15-minute one anyways.
Yeah.
Just for the
We're like best friends with all the people that work there anyways.
there's
Yeah.
nothing better than the parking lot full of people smoking weed,
Drinking.
yelling at
And
us drunk.
Remember when
Yeah.
we were like hooting and hollering, we were messing around, and some random guy in the line yelled, "I'm drunk too!"
I'm drunk too.
We're like, okay, now I'm offended.
And like,
Yeah.
we're not.
Yeah.
We were just in the bed of his truck.
Yeah, it's true. I told that story to the pastors at Spring Lake Park today.
Good.
Yeah,
How'd they enjoy
Appreciate
that?
they enjoyed it.
All right.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear that?
I did hear that.
The mail tone?
I think my iPhone just went off. Hold on.
No,
Oh
it was the
Ava
mail
text
tone.
you or
no,
she
No.
missed you already?
no, she doesn't. She's glad I'm gone.
All right.
Anyways, we have count 'em, one emails
Nice.
from our very own Josh Cruz.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah. And he was responding to the last part of the podcast that he missed last time.
Oh,
Oh,
about
yeah.
the game.
And he said his subject line is power couple. He said,
Oh boy.
"Hey guys, I was listening to the last part of the latest game night episode to hear the game that I wasn't able to participate in.
Yep.
I was guessing numbers along with you guys, and I would like to say that right before Joey guessed, my guess was 82. Right after that, Joey guessed 81. I think this, along with our score of 2 during the same word game, proves us to be the most powerful power couple."
I'm so for that. I'm so for that.
Yeah, I guess you guys are.
Because it's landscaping, dog. When you're in the trenches, literally together every day, with shovels in your hands, that is bonding.
Bonding
That's bonding.
in the grass trenches.
Yep.
James Bond-ing.
The name's Bonds. Disulfide Bridge. Ing.
That is maybe one of the best jokes we ever made in high school.
That is my peak right there.
Yeah.
Was that joke?
Sulfide Bridge.
Yeah.
So good. So that's our only email. So I'm kind of disappointed with the amount of emails we've been getting, guys. Like,
It's
Yeah.
all right. It's
we used
all
to
right.
get a lot of emails, and
The
now we
people
don't.
are busy. The people are busy.
They are
got
busy.
They got better
Yeah.
stuff to do. That's
Yeah.
all right. We
It's okay.
will
Yeah.
accept the emails as they come.
But then as soon as you're done with the stuff you need to do, then you should come over here
and email
and
us.
listen to the podcast and
Yeah.
email.
Yeah. So get on it, people. You can always send in questions for Q&A 4. We have an email with questions from July.
Yeah.
oh,
We have not done a Q&A in a long time.
Oh,
So send in your Q&A questions.
we should probably
Please.
do that soon. If we have
People
one.
are almost forgetting things about us. We got to re-update them on what's happening.
Wouldn't that be a shame if people forgot about us?
Yeah.
It's too bad. Anyways, how was your week, Mitchell?
So far.
So, well,
Or just
like since we recorded last, which
It's
was
Tuesday.
what day did we record last? Wednesday?
I think it was.
No, Tuesday. So a week
Tuesday?
ago. Yep.
about a week ago.
So in the last week, how's your week been? What have you done?
Last week was a lot of front loading, and you'll be surprised. I was talking about front loading last week in the last episode, and there was more front loading after that. So, shock. But
What is front loading again?
basically where they just throw everything at the wall and hope something sticks.
I'm
But
glad
in the
that's
thing-
basically the
front.
cohort is the wall,
okay.
if you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm glad that's how our nurses are being trained.
Yep.
Let's see what sticks.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Let's hope they remember it.
Yeah, let's see what sticks. Yeah, it's
Mitch.
definitely the IV in your arm.
Mitch, I have a question. How much of the stuff you're learning do you think you could just like Google and figure out? Like if you typed it into Chat GDP, how much do you think could just come up with it?
Maybe like 30%.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I mean, a lot of it's hands-on that
Oh,
that we're
okay.
doing.
Okay.
It's not like we just sit in the classroom for 10 hours a day and they just like keep rambling.
Yeah, he gets to work with catheters.
Yeah, full
That's the only thing I know about.
IVs, push medications,
What's a
in-
push measure?
like IV push.
Oh.
So like I put a syringe in an IV and then like slowly push
Oh yeah.
over a certain rate.
Have you put that in like humans? Have you put like IVs in humans yet?
No, I've not like put
Oh.
an IV. I have not set up an IV. No,
Okay.
I've done IV push though,
Okay.
but
Have you done the catheter?
no,
Oh,
only on fake mannequins.
Well, I know obviously you haven't done it on a real person,
Yeah.
but you've done it to mannequin.
Yeah. Both male and female.
Nice. I was filming some like B-roll once.
What?
What was that transition?
I was filming B-roll for the nursing department once, and the guy started putting a catheter in. I was like, well, gotta stop filming now.
It's too grotesque.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Mitch.
Yeah. I know.
You've seen it.
Yeah. I'm used to it now. Although definitely not.
What?
Are you gonna be all right with like sticking needles in people? Are you gonna be good with that?
Yeah, eventually.
Oh, okay.
I think after like 10 or 15 times doing it to people, I'll be more comfortable.
Yeah.
But those 10 and 50 times will be interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Good luck with that.
yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. So is that all you did this week? Front load?
No, and then I was finally able to go home for an extended period of time. Had went out for Culver's with the fam, minus Jack and Carly. And then watched football on Sunday. So that was good. And
Chiefs take the win.
I'm so mad.
yeah, Ravens sold so
Are you
hard.
though? Do you care
I
that
am.
much?
I am. I just don't like the Chiefs. I want them to lose.
You don't like
so-
greatness?
What?
You don't like greatness?
No, I don't like the Chiefs.
Okay.
Are you on the Chiefs bandwagon?
No. I appreciate
He
greatness.
You
So
appreciate greatness.
if they're gonna play well
is that code for being
year
a
after
bandwagoner?
year, then like they definitely deserve to be in the Super Bowl. Because the Ravens, I think, should have had that game in the bag, but I don't know what they were doing. But
I'm disappointed that they lost because it would have like confirmed the conspiracy theory.
yeah,
that
that's
it's
what I
all
was thinking
rigged.
about too.
Oh, yeah.
The Ravens were supposed to go to
scripted.
this.
So-
yeah,
Scripted.
I was thinking like
it's
after
an entertainment.
I saw the Chiefs win that game and I was like, well, shoot, that ruins the color thing. But maybe the Lions win and blue is close enough to purple. So
Might be a stretch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the 49ers won and it's like, maybe there's like a team color change in history. Like, I don't know, the 49ers were somehow purple in like the 1950s.
I think this is a big
But
stretch right
That
now.
is a very big stretch that is absolutely false.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Mr. Teen is definitely screaming at us. No one cares. So,
Well, that was about fantasy football.
yeah.
This is about football.
well,
Yeah.
still, we don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, our podcast does not revolve around Mr. Teen, so
I mean, Kinda does.
He is our number one episode, so.
I take back what I said.
But you can't forget that we watched 3 episodes of Survivor in a row
yep.
How is that?
on 1.3
It's actually better now.
speed. It is getting better.
It
Okay.
took 9 episodes for Jeff to make some sort of commentary in a mini game or like in a challenge.
Yep.
And it also took 9 episodes for the word threat to be used.
Did we watch 9?
Yeah.
Okay, we did. Yeah, so that's our weekly update for you guys on where we're at. Season 1, episode 9.
We're almost done.
I did the calculations the other day, and if we watched 1 episode of Survivor every week, it would take us 9 years to watch the entire show.
Oh boy.
From season 1 to season 40, minus the 3 seasons that we've watched within that, which is about 481 episodes. So 481 weeks is about 9 years. If we watched 2 per week, it would take us about 4.5 years.
Really? You don't say. It would take half the time if you watched twice the episodes?
Yeah.
That's wild.
No.
But our goal is to finish it before we graduate.
Yeah.
So we have like a year and 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're going to have to
I don't know,
really go
I'm
crazy.
kind of doubtful right now, but
No,
I think we can do it.
I have hope.
My question would be, is there something better you could do with 480 hours?
Probably.
No,
Oh.
Okay, Mitch says no.
absolutely not.
It's not like his job requires saving lives or anything. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
what the
put
other time
more-
is dedicated for.
That's what the
He's
other
either
400.
saving lives or watching Survivor.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 options.
Yeah. And that's not like 9 that's not 9 years of actually watching, obviously.
Yes, I know that. You think
That would be wild.
That would be wild. It would take 9 years straight of
Yeah.
watching this.
9 years of watch time.
That I might not commit to.
Okay.
But I mean, we can hang out after we graduate,
Yeah.
if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but only to watch Survivor, not for any other reason.
Yeah.
So,
None.
yeah. My week was good.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
I
Time
wasn't
out. Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I was going to say, jumping the gun.
You might be the producer, but I'm the Trinity.
Not that you can say that.
So, respect me.
Oh, boy.
Just kidding. Do respect me. But this week,
Was a lot of fun loading.
no. Yesterday, Monday, was class, and then we have class and lab back to back. So it's really just like a 3.5 hour class. And then that was kind of it. And then today I had my first clinical, and this year I only have one clinical, but these clinicals are 10 hours long. But this week was just orientation and just getting a feel for our floor. So we weren't able to do much.
Was it a pretty hard floor? Was it kind of soft or?
Well, it was mostly hard, but there was actually some like air bubbles in the floor.
Okay.
And so they had some like construction worker guys looking at it and diagnosing it.
Okay.
So
you got a good feel for your floor.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yep. So it's pretty solid, but there's some air bumps in there.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we left early today after lunch, and yeah, so it was pretty chill.
Sweet.
Yeah. So now you can go, Mike.
Oh, thank you. The last week's been pretty good. I had 3 duty shifts, which makes me at 6 now in 3 weeks. So I've almost done half of them already.
Dang.
Which is pretty crazy. It's had some various things going on. Went to the Avail Theater show the other night.
How was that?
It was good. They are moving on to state for the competition. I had a Knutson event, had various other things going on. I did an admissions event on Saturday. Kylie and I celebrated 4 years together.
But a day late, right?
On Thursday the 25th, but she was kind of sick, so we didn't, and she had rehearsal, so we didn't really do anything. We hung out on Saturday night, but she was still not feeling great, so we'll do something when she's fully healed, which should be the next couple of days. So, but that's pretty crazy, pretty insane. But yeah, it was fun. That's kind of all I did. Just a lot of homework and work. That's it.
And duty.
Where I worked on videos. Got double paid.
Duty.
Joey,
Let's see.
what have you done?
Not a ton. I mean, since last time we recorded, let's see. I had a game. We played Parnassus on Thursday, and we lost to them the first time we played them. But then we beat them. Are you good, Mitch?
I was like, what kind of board game is that? Parnassus. I was like,
we literally played Parnassus. Wait, did we? Yeah. No. Did we not? Did we never play Parnassus?
No, I don't recognize that name.
No, never mind. We never did. Could have sworn we did.
It's like a Greek school, or?
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They don't like teach Greek, but like they're the Olympians. Like that's their.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's I think it's like very disciplined and like it's more strict. It's more like it's like a classical, like Liberty.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
Classical academy. Yeah, where it's more strict. But then I had 2 days off, which is it's so weird. Thursday, Friday. I can't remember what I did. Well, so Saturday. Wait, I don't know what I did on Saturday. Oh, I was at church. I worked.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, I saw this man at church.
Oh, yeah. I saw this man at church.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pulled up. How was your guest experience?
It was great.
Okay.
I mean, I told you, all I need is for you to be there. And my guest experience is amazing.
That's why they moved him to SLP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just for Mitch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying everyone just sees you and just has a good experience.
That's why. Yep. So I saw Mitch. I think Bray, came to the Saturday service too. I saw Bray, so that was cool.
Nice.
He came down to SLP. So yeah, that was good. But then Sunday, so I went to work in the morning, and then me and Ava drove up to Cold Spring is the name of the town, and it was the visitation for her grandpa. Her grandpa passed away last week. So it was a visitation. So I was there. And then the next day was the funeral. So went to that was that yesterday? Wow. That was yesterday. So that was on Monday. And then I came back and we had a meeting at work. So I was there for a few hours at night. And then today I was at work. I was at practice. Then I hung out with Ava for a little while. Watching the Ice Age.
I saw that in the B-reel.
Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Dude,
Absolute baller
Legendary.
movie.
Ice Age series is so good.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It is. It's
And
really
some of the
good.
jokes went over my head as a kid. And so now I watch it again.
Dude, that's so true of so many kid movies.
There's so much wild stuff in
Yeah.
kids' movies that should definitely not be in there.
Yeah. I was actually talking about Shrek today with my boss,
Oh, yeah.
and we were talking
Shrek's
about
one.
how he would not let his kids watch Shrek.
Yeah. What were the movies do? I don't know. I think I watched them over break with my cousins. They were two like kids movies, but they were newer and they had bleeping in them.
Oh,
Like
What?
they bleeped out words from the
Weird.
characters.
Huh.
Which was wild. I think one was Puss in Boots and the other one was something else.
really?
Puss
They-
in Boots is a good one.
Yeah. That was actually I like the
The Last
plot.
Wish?
Yeah.
Yeah, The Last
That's
Wish.
a good one.
It's a really good
The
movie.
animation is sick.
Mm-hmm.
But it was something else. And it was Super Pets.
Oh, really?
Or- yeah. I
haven't
think there
seen
was
that one.
and I was like, what is happening? How can they put that in kids movie? Whatever.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the trailer for Despicable Me 4?
No.
Yes.
No, my cousin Ben FaceTimed me out of the blue to tell me about it, and I still haven't even watched it.
Gru has a baby
No.
with that one chick that was his wife at the end of the third one.
Yeah.
And the three girls are still the same age.
Yeah.
They've not grown at all.
Wow. That's
But-
wild.
Yeah.
Also, I saw Tasana on. It must have been Thursday.
I saw her at the play on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, I
or
saw.
Thursday.
I saw. Oh, you were there. Oh, yeah, you were there because you got there. I got the notification that you arrived at school like as I was in the car. About to leave.
Oh, okay.
But I saw Tasana and her hair is now blue.
I know. I saw it.
That's wild.
Yeah. Past guest Asana.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if she mentioned that she was going to do that or not.
I don't know.
I don't. I swear she did, but maybe not.
I also remembered saw Ben List this week.
Oh
He
yeah.
came to visit.
Oh, I was there too.
Mitch came out for a little bit and then they left like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, that was
Um,
kind of a shame.
But
Well, Mitch took too long.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the weeks. Should we get into what we're talking about today?
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, if not,
I'm
should we just
gonna-
end it right now?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up the Despicable Me trailer.
You can watch it later. If you saw it from the episode, we're talking about weird experiences we had as kids. We'll see if anybody has anything to say. But basically, I suddenly just thought of like how weird this VBS I went to as a kid was.
Boy.
This is how Mike brought it up to us.
Yeah.
And I was like, did y'all go to VBS as a kid?
Yeah.
I was like, maybe we could have an episode about like VBS. Like,
Great podcast topic.
but and I was like, if they went to VBS, they were probably normal. Because I went to other normal VBSs, but this one was just weird in particular. Then I was like, let's just talk about weird experiences we had as kids.
Yeah.
So then I decided to also ask our Instagram to, poll the fans
Okay.
Yeah.
what their weird experiences were as kids. And I got an overwhelming response of 3 people
Wow.
that responded.
Dang.
How could you handle that?
I couldn't.
Oh,
So we're going to be barely getting through those today, but I think we should first read those. I think you guys will
Yeah.
find these a little entertaining.
Okay.
First of all, I need to go to the 245 at the 245 podcast Instagram
Oh my word.
to see these.
Such a business major.
I actually
You
got
can tell.
4. I actually got 4. Sorry.
Such a producer.
Tries to capitalize on everything.
First
Financially.
one is from Annika Stone, previous guest. She said, I used to be obsessed with the mini bananas that Cub used to sell. And one day I wandered off from my mom, went and found some, started eating one, and then went up to my mom to hug her thigh, like little kids do, and to show her my mini bananas. And I looked up to see that it was not my mom, but rather a stranger.
Okay, that's wild. There's mini bananas. That's a thing. I've never
heard
seen
of
a
that.
mini banana.
I have seen them. So, yeah. Have you guys ever done that? Like gone to the wrong person thinking it was a parent? Because I've never done that.
I've never done that. I got lost in a store If you ever got separated from your parents when you were little?
Yeah, and then it's scary.
Yeah.
Those aisles are big when you're like 5 years old.
They're kind of wild.
I don't think I ever got lost in a store. I definitely did mistake someone else. Shoot. I think it was for I think it was Grandparents' Day in like 5th grade.
Hold up. What?
So we were like introducing what grandparents we brought in just to like be around with us today. And I introduced my grandma, and then for some reason I thought Sam Durfus's grandma was with me too. And so I was like, yeah, that's my other grandma over there too. And that was totally wrong. And it was definitely embarrassing. I don't think anyone said anything though. They just kind of ran with it.
Wait. So okay, I need to back up a second here. So first of all, you were claiming Sam Durfus's grandma as your grandma.
Yes.
Why?
Because I thought, I don't know how my 5th grade brain works anymore, but I got confused easily. So I just thought she was recognizable. So I was like, all right, that must be my grandma.
So then who did you point to? Just no one?
No, her.
Oh.
Yeah. Because she was like in the area.
Oh, okay. So confused.
I don't know what to do with that one. That is a really weird.
Yeah.
But you said that was in 5th grade?
That was 5th grade Grandparents' Day.
Oh, okay.
So basically I walked in with one grandma and claimed 2.
That's one way to do it. Buy one, get one free.
Oh my word.
Wow.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Next is from Maddie Hauer. Maddie Hauer said something that she didn't think was weird as a kid, but apparently was. She said, going to bars every Friday for Friday fish fry with my family is apparently weird.
I feel like maybe in most states, but I feel like in Wisconsin, like what else is there to do? Like
every restaurant's a bar.
They hold church at the bar. It's fine.
The booze bar.
Booze bar.
Yeah. The family activity every Friday night. The Howers went out to the bar.
I don't feel like that's a weird thing.
Yeah, beer batter fish fry.
Like if it's like a bar and grill, like you bring the whole family and go. It's not like you're sitting at the bar with your
Well, maybe they were.
kid. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. It's probably legal in Wisconsin. I think you can drink
5 years old or something.
As young as you want, as long as you have your parents with you. I think Wisconsin is wild.
Parent supervision.
I think they have wild drinking laws in
and driving. You can drive pretty young too.
Well, I think that's only if you have like a farm license.
Oh, okay.
And that's like super limited. Like you can only drive within like 10 miles of your house.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And you have to drive
for school.
Well, it's for farming.
Yeah. Farming.
So not school. Why do you say school?
Well, or you could drive to school as well.
If your school's within 5 miles, maybe, yeah.
Well, yeah.
No.
Yeah. You never know.
No.
And is that 10 miles diameter or radius?
That's a great question.
All right.
I think it's radius.
Probably.
Okay.
I would say radius.
But who's the officer that's like...
How far? Let me get my tape measure out.
Yeah. Gets on Google Maps and measures it. Give me one moment. Wait a minute.
Pulls up the measure app.
Yeah.
Sir, you're actually 10.1 miles out of the range.
They get that golf thing out.
Yeah, the rangefinder. Point me in the direction of your house.
Where's your nearest silo?
Yeah. It'd probably work. It's so flat, it'd probably work.
Yeah.
Which silo is yours?
It's required. You have to like put your last name on the silo.
Yeah.
Silo identification. Sir, can I have your silo identification, please? All right, let me get out my
registration. Please.
Let me get out my golf rangefinder. All right, you're good. You're close. That was almost 6 miles, but don't worry. Yeah. Next is from my dad. This one's wild.
Oh boy.
He said, so he was on an overnight bus trip in Brazil when he was a young teenager, so probably like 12, 13 years old. He said, I had to jump out the window of the bus on an overnight trip after the engine caught fire.
Whoa. See that? Now we're getting somewhere.
Now that's a wild experience.
Did he survive?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll ask him.
Okay. Tell him to email in if he made it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, please email and let us know if you survived that. But that's just
wild.
crazy.
Because
I just want to know if it was like moving. Like, was he jumping out of a moving bus window?
you would think they'd have time to stop. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
take long to stop a bus.
But they probably couldn't
Surely
go to the
the
front of
brakes
the
still
bus
work.
because that's where the engine was. Right?
Yeah, but the driver would still be in the driver's seat.
That's true.
I'm like, why do you? Okay,
And also, the bus windows are not very big, too.
that's facts.
Yeah.
But they
You
were.
eat a few too many cheeseburgers, you're not making it out.
Sorry, Charlie. Gotta stay in the bus. Can't go out the front door.
Well,
It's okay. Brazil doesn't struggle with obesity.
unless they have the. Oh my gosh! Unless they have the back hatch.
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Then you're all good.
Yeah,
That's
you can
true.
open the back hatch to get
You
your
can pull
lunch.
a Connor Barth.
Yeah, I know. We should get Connor Bartz on here to tell his story of jumping out of That's
That'd be
so
crazy.
a Connor thing to do. he gets suspended for like a quarter of a JV game.
What a punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Coach, please. It's my only
How
chance
could
to
you?
play.
Yeah,
My stats.
JV basketball.
That I don't even really keep track of.
No,
Nope.
they're not kept track of.
Next one is from D'Artagnan.
No.
Johnson.
Wait, I thought you said we only had 3.
Yeah.
Then I said we
3.
because I forgot about Maddie's, and then I remember I said we had 4 later. Sorry, Maddie. D'Artagnan says a construction crane fell on my house.
That's a skyscraper right there.
and seeing a tornado at my house. Parentheses. Different days though.
Dude, could you imagine a tornado picking up an entire crane and throwing it at his house?
I mean, that would make sense.
Okay.
I just love how it says different days though.
Yeah.
different days.
Do we believe him?
No, I do. I texted him after that
Okay.
to ask more
Absolutely.
information about this.
Okay.
And
Now I feel bad
Dart
for
would never
laughing
lie.
because I thought that was a tall tale.
no,
Dart. What?
Tall tale crane. I thought you did that on purpose.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Because a crane is tall. Is that the only connection? there?
Yes.
Whatever.
and he responded and said, I said, how did a construction crane fall on your house? And he said, bro, it's a long story. Give me a call after like 3:30 today and I'll explain what happened to my house. I was a kid though, probably like 5 or 6. It was on the news. You can probably look for it somewhere. I didn't have time to call him, but I did try to find the article. I could not. I found
Really?
another article for another crane that fell on another house
Okay.
from 2011.
Mike, what did you Google to try to find that?
Crane falls on house,
Okay.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay.
And I found one from 2011 where a crane was trying to move a pool to the back of a house. And when it let go of the pool, because the crane was super far out. Like and once it got low enough, it started to tip. And the crane went right
into the house.
into like the top of the house.
Wow.
So, and that was on CBS and Dart said it was on Fox 9. So I don't think it was the same one.
Okay.
But yeah, still wild.
That's
Like-
wild. If that's true.
Anyways, that is all I got for responses. So, first of all, before I do mine, have you guys thought of any weird experiences you had as kids?
So just weird experiences as kids.
Yeah.
Like things that were just weird.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I have weird like memories. Like they're not weird. They're just random memories. So maybe you go first.
Okay.
You said because apparently you're hyping up this VBS. And
I am
I'm just
hyping up this
did you,
VBS.
Yeah.
join a
I think the
cult
people
or-
are itching.
Yeah.
They're scratching.
So this is, I think maybe it's not the first, might be the first VBS I ever went to as a kid. And this is actually also how I like asked Jesus into my heart as a
Okay.
kid
Wow.
too.
Was
All
that
right.
a weird VBS?
It was because of a weird VBS,
Okay.
not at the weird VBS.
Oh, because of it.
Because
oh boy.
of it.
Oh
That explains a
boy.
lot.
This is wild.
So I So the first year, it's really close to my house, really tiny church.
Yeah.
Like very small, super small sanctuary, like a couple classrooms, very small yard in the front. Just like within the neighborhood of Northeast Minneapolis.
Okay.
Like it was maybe the size of a house.
Okay.
The church.
Okay.
And the way they had advertised it to get people to come was they would send postcards in the mail to advertise it. So we got it this first year. We're like, okay, well, it's VBS, so it's free, of course, and it's close to our house, and it's at night for like a few hours in the evening. So most VBSs are during the day. And we decided to go the first year. It's just me, and the leader is great. His name is Byron. He called himself Bye. And he'd always do the joke at the end, like everyone say hi, bye, or like bye, 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 or whatever, because his name was Bye. And the way they would do the Bible stories or like the messages were with puppets.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
So this Bye would go behind this little, I don't know, thing, barricade, whatever you want to call it.
Barricade?
Protecting himself from the children. And would do a puppet show of like stories from the Bible.
Okay.
And these were like, just your average puppets. And I don't even remember what they were. I think once they did like the walking on water or miracles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy was fine. This guy was super fun. That's not the weird part of it. And then there's even more weird stuff the second year I went.
Okay.
So the way this VBS is set up is really odd. So it's, I don't even know where to start with this. So first of all, the first thing I can think of is we would sit in the pews to watch the stories that were happening. And there were a few staff members planted in the pews around the sanctuary, and they would watch for the kids that were being well behaved.
Okay.
Like listening, sitting still, and like not being a distraction to others.
That was you, obviously, right?
And at the end of the night, they would give you a little like stone. They would like secretly slip you a stone and say like, because you were well behaved.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thought.
It's like a clear like stone you'd buy from like Michael's or something.
Okay.
Like that you put in like a garden.
Okay.
And what this did is it allowed you to then at the end of the night, they had at the front of the stage to the left, or it's just like this big pile of like rewards.
Yeah.
So they had like, there was a live fish. There were like VHS tapes of weird Bible superhero movies and like Veggie Tales.
Yeah.
There were like stuffed animals. There were
Webkins?
No.
Oh,
Those slapped.
dude. Webkins goated.
I don't even remember, but just a lot of random stuff. And then they also had this treasure chest with small things in it.
Okay.
So when you got one of these rocks, these stones, you got to go up in front of all of the kids at the end of the night and pick something out of the treasure chest.
Okay.
That included like little toys and stuff.
Yep.
So you would watch then all the kids that were rewarded for having good behavior go up to the front of everyone and pick out a reward. And I had this a couple times. And it was just kind of odd, like thinking back about that.
Yeah.
But then also throughout the week, you could collect points from doing certain things.
How many currencies are here?
Yeah, this is wild.
So you got points when you got one of these rocks.
Are there like stock investments here?
Yeah.
You got
Can
points.
I get a Roth IRA in this?
You would get points for like doing just random activities throughout the week. Like if you did well on one of the activities, you would get points. And then at the end of the week, they would call out everyone in the order of how many points they got.
Oh boy.
From the most to the least.
Oh, that's not allowed.
You got to go and pick something from the bigger prize pile. Like that included the fish, the VHS stuff.
Yeah.
And everything like that. I think my cousin went with me one year. She got the fish for some reason. She picked that.
Nice.
I got these like VHS tapes, like these Bible superheroes that my mom thought was a little sketchy and like probably not super biblical, so she tossed them. So that was that part of the VBS. So do you guys think that was like a little odd, like the way that's set up?
Yeah. I thought it'd be weirder.
No.
But I think I'm grateful for that.
No, and then the second year I went, this is where like the next part gets into it, but this is where it was a different leader. So Bai was not there.
Bye.
Bye. And it was this older guy who was not, I'll say, as outgoing and maybe not someone that's easily as approachable, I would say.
He was more of a blue.
He maybe was just like kind of a crabby old guy. I'm like, my voice is, I need water or something. There's like water right here. Should I drink it?
What are the odds?
Probably not.
Just in some bottle boy. You can have some of Mitchell's Mountain Dew.
Can I have a sip of your Mountain Dew, Mitch? Hey, listen to this.
What's left?
There we go. Okay. Oh, that actually feels a lot better. And this guy one night was leading, and this one Bible story really like freaked me out for some reason. And he did the puppets thing too, but he was just not as good. And he did a whole skit about the gates of heaven. And
To kids?
yes, and God judging us when we got to heaven for like all of the sins we had committed in our life.
Okay.
Holy cow, that's wild.
And the way he was saying it sounded scary to me as a kid. And probably because he was like, and God is going to judge you for all of your sins at the gates of heaven, like to see if like you'll be let into the gates of heaven or something. And it like really freaked me out. And that night I was like thinking about it in my bed and was like so scared that I was going to get to heaven and not be let in the gates of heaven. And then I started crying because I was like freaked out. I think I was probably 8 or 9 years old. And my parents heard me and they came in, and then we talked about it, made me feel better, and like talked about it in a more kid-friendly way, probably. And then we prayed, and that's when I asked Jesus in my heart. And I think, yeah.
Wow.
So I think I was around 7 o'clock.
Oh boy.
He knew what he was doing the whole time. So
Now, important question. Did you get a stone for crying?
went back the next day. Hey, I asked Jesus in my heart because of you.
Yeah.
Could I get one of those stones? No. I did get the stone a couple times, but
I can't believe he did that. He gave the ultimatum message to kids.
I know.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Dang.
So, yeah, that is my weird VBS experience. Not the usual, like, where you go in to sing songs and do fun things. It was a little odd. We also, to be let in, every evening, to be let into the VBS, we had to have a verse memorized.
Huh.
So there's probably a high school kid who didn't want to be there, like sitting outside the door, and you had to recite this memory verse that was assigned to you the night before to be let in.
Holy cow.
How long were these?
They were short and like very easily memorizable, but like
Jesus wept.
but they still
done
like
and done.
Done.
They would stand there and like make you do it a few times if you needed to, and then be like, okay, you can go in now.
Got it.
Yeah. So kind of wild.
Dang.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything if they how much longer the VBS went. I think I went a third year. Bai was back.
Ooh.
We said hi to Bai once more, and then we said bye to Bai. Bye to Bai. Babadoo dabba die. We said babadoo dabba die to Bai, and I haven't seen that guy since.
Dang.
So
Wonder where he's at.
What do you guys think about that VBS? Sound a little sketch?
The second
sounds
guy is
sketch.
definitely weird.
I thought it would be weirder or something more extravagant, but I'm kind of glad there wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
There's definitely stuff that, sketch in terms of theology and messaging to kids. Like,
Yeah.
basically love Jesus or you're going to hell.
Yep.
It's not exactly.
Did they ever mention hell in
I
the
don't-
message?
I don't remember.
Probably not.
HE double hockey sticks.
I don't know.
I
but,
like hockey.
and he also, in general, this more older guy has tended to focus on the more scary or darker sounding Bible stories. Like he did one about when it was like thundering and Peter, right, was walking on water.
Yeah.
And just the way he was doing it was just so like,
Was it ominous?
it was kind of ominous. It was just weird. It was odd. While Bai tended to do the more happy ones. So
Yeah. Well, that was good.
glad that guy didn't come back because he almost ruined my life. But then ultimately it was
The one who saved
It was
me.
the one who saved you.
that is so wrong.
Just kidding. Jesus is
Wow.
the one that did the saving.
Yep.
Okay.
True.
It was just puppets that were the pathway.
The old guy was the vessel.
Puppets were the pathway. I want to make a shirt that says that. Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Old guy was the
Next season of 245 merch.
old guy was the vessel. Puppets were the pathway. Mitch is the Trinity.
I am the Trinity.
Also, for context, we were talking about our 245 roles, not
Yeah.
anything biblical,
Yep.
Yeah.
right?
This is
'Cause
what you're the
CEO, COO,
And the president.
CFO.
And the president.
Oh, and the president. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the CFO?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Jordan
I-
our accounting guy?
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
he's not the CFO.
No.
I think Josh might be the CFO. We
Yeah.
might not have one.
Yeah.
Wait, am I
figure-
not the CFO?
No. You're the president, CEO, and COO.
Oh, okay. So like a government uprising? A coup?
What?
No. Do you know
No.
what COO stands for? Chief Operations Officer.
Oh, so like your pastor.
No, that's a POCO. Passive campus operations.
Yeah.
He didn't get that one. He just wants to make sure we got a good experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's facts.
Facts.
So, well, did that spark any stories in you guys? Or
I mean, I went to a family camp, like Christian family camp that also used puppets. And so when they were doing like the message time, they would have both the kids and adults, and they would do the puppet show. And they like, I remember this one character, he was called Harry. He was yellow and he was very frizzy, and it was puppet. And there was that, and it was also they made a song, the water, got water.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's it.
yeah, So
And water.
so yeah, we used that for like a theme at Calvin Christian one year, and so that's where that's from. But and then like they would separate the kids from the adults because the adults were getting the adult message. And I remember like I wasn't like kicking and screaming, but I was like, wah, I'm being separated from mom and dad. I don't want to go.
Just like the day you went to college.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a little awkward, right, Joey?
Yeah, that was. Mom, don't leave. Mom.
I had to step out of the room for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but no, I had a lot of good memories at that family camp, especially at mini golf, because I don't know what it was about that mini golf course, but I was the GOAT. Like I would play the whole course and have like 4 hole-in-ones average.
Average.
Yeah, average.
Average 4
It was like no one could top me.
All the kids wanted to be you.
Yeah.
It's just like in Wii Golf. Mitch, you didn't even talk about what happened in Wii Golf.
So as I do, I played more Wii Sports Resort Golf, and I'm still on the course, or I'm still on the goal of trying to get 18 under because it's a stamp. It's the last stamp I need.
Yeah.
Oh.
So at the time I needed 2, and one of them is a hole-in-one.
Okay.
I need to get a hole-in-one. And so yesterday, second hole, line up the shot, kind of taking into account the wind, and then
There's a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind in our dorm room.
Yeah, a lot of wind. And then the hole on this one, the green's kind of like a bowl.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. And so I lined up the shot, all factors accounted for, put some backspin on it, and it hits like the backside of the bowl, rolls down into the hole in one. And I was jumping for joy, and then realized, I should get the replay on camera. And I got like the last bit where it landed and then rolled in. And then on the next 18 after, I played 18 more. I got it to 1.7 feet away from the hole.
Crazy.
So back-to-back times on that hole, I was hole in one or closer. So I was on average.
Or closer? Hole in one or closer.
Yeah.
0.
It was in the pin. No. So on average, I was like 0.9 feet away.
All right. Well,
Sorry to bore you guys with my golf talk.
No, that was good. That was good.
Me.
Well, should we wrap this one up like
The hole should have wrapped up my golf ball on that shot.
What?
on that hot?
Shot.
Sorry, it's late. Actually, it's not.
Sure. Well, if you guys can tell, Josh is not here. So
sad.
He can't.
But he did make kind of an appearance
He did.
with
So
his email.
He won't be able to finish this up this time, but it's okay. I'm second in
do
the
it for him.
lineup, so I'll do it for him.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for listening to this episode about my weird, which I guess just turned into my weird VBS
Yeah,
experience.
I'd like to take a moment, just pause, and thank Mike for setting up a podcast so he could tell one story. That was.
Hey, we
Yeah.
got the crane on the house.
That's true. That's true. That really made it worth it.
The jumping out of the bus.
Yeah. Water. Got water.
Mitch's water song.
Water. That should be the outro.
We'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.
See you in the next drum.
Peace out, gangs. I love you. I miss you.